sky, so vast is the sky, with faraway clouds just wandering by. Where do they go? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Wind that speaks to the leaves, telling stories that no one believes. Stories of love belong to you, belong to me. Oh, Gingy, if I only had words, I would say all the beautiful things that I see when you're with me. Oh, my Gingy. Oh, Gingy, like the song of the wind in the trees, that's how my heart is singing, Gingy. Happy Gingy, when you're with me. I love you more each day, yes I do, yes I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Gingy, I'd be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you, my Gingy. Can't find the sea. That would be me without you, my Gingy. Oh, Gingy. Oh, 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 ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Learn to Sing with Omega. I'm Omega, singer, songwriter, and music education specialist. Learn to Sing has singing lessons, music lessons, and pro tips and tricks to help you become a better singer. Hit those high notes, nail those low notes, belt it out, and hold it longer. I'm here to help. In a supportive community, I turn people into singers, singers into musicians, and musicians into professionals. I teach the mechanics of singing and music theory to help you find your voice to sing your song. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of solid vocal technique. Why are these people with the noise? Oh my goodness. Ever wonder how professional singers make it look so easy? The key is solid technique. Think of your voice as like an instrument, like a trumpet or a saxophone, but we don't have buttons and valves that we can see to make our voice sound good. Building strong technique takes time and effort, but it's about understanding how your body and your voice work together. You've got your lungs to push air through your voice box to make tones. Then those tones are shaped by your tongue, your teeth, and your lips to make melodies. An important foundation of good singing is breath control. It's not just about breathing deeply, it's about learning how to control your breath to support your voice, right? Because remember, the lungs push the air up and through your voice box, and that's where you place your voice. Proper body alignment is crucial for good breath support. When you're practicing, make sure that you're standing up straight or that your back is at least straight if you're sitting down. Sitting, standing, laying down, because you know Patti LaBelle loves to sing on her back, right? At the climax of the song, she'll throw off her shoes, she'll get down on the ground. But it's actually easier to sing on your back than it is standing up because gravity is not pulling your lungs down as you're pushing the air up and through your voice box, right? But you want to make sure that your shoulders are relaxed and your head is level over your shoulders. You can sing with poor technique, but it's harder work. So if you have to dance or you become emotional, like you're singing for someone's wedding that you love and adore, if you have poor technique, your voice is not going to be there. I sang at my sister's wedding and it was a disaster because I was new in my vocal technique. I was still in college and just learned how to control, but I didn't have full control of my voice. And so I think I may have gotten out 10 notes in 3 minutes. It just was not good. But I cried my way through it. So people were like, oh, she loves her sister so much. Right. So I was always forgiven. Um, but anyway, also, one of my favorite singers, Sade, did not start out with good technique. She was flat for most of her first album. But that doesn't really matter. Ultimately, she's learned how to sing. And so, like, if you listen to her live albums that she's done, chef's kiss, right? She learned how to make her sound the same sound every single time, right? She's figured that out, right? And I can help you do that as well. Good vocal technique isn't about sounding like someone else. Because, like Anita, when I first started singing, I wanted to sing because I wanted to sound like Anita Baker. With all my heart, I love you, baby. The way she would swoon and swoop. But I would buy her albums primarily so that I could sing along because I couldn't understand. She wouldn't articulate the vowels and the consonants. So, but like I said, good vocal technique isn't about sounding like someone else. It's about finding your own unique voice. It's about expressing yourself authentically and connecting with your audience. Singing alone isn't the only way to hear what you actually sound like. Excuse me. Singing alone is the only way to hear what you actually sound like because singing along with Anita Baker on her records, I can sound just like her with the record, but obviously when the record would stop, you would hear my voice. And then it was like, shut up, we don't want to hear you. Right when I was little. So, recording your voice will help you discover what you like and what you don't like. And most importantly, it will help you get used to what you actually sound like outside of your face, right? The sound that you grew up with, that you were born with, crying, screaming, speaking, yelling, and all the things, sounds very different inside your skull as it does here, where you're going to have the mic, or if you do opera, where you project it throughout the entire auditorium. right? So you need to record yourself on a regular basis. If you're ready to start your journey, follow Learn to Sing for more tips and tricks. And don't forget to check out my website, omegabone.com, to join our amazing community. I'm looking forward to hearing you soon. So, my absolute favorite singer is Diane Reeves. I met her several times in Japan, and she probably thought I was a stalker because I bought tickets for her show in Nagoya. And the week, the weekend before that show, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, what you doing? You like Diane Reeves?" I was like, "What? I love her. I'm gonna go see her next weekend." Whoop, 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 thinking that, I'm gonna one up him. When in fact, he had tickets because he knew the drummer. And so he was like, "Hey, you want to go?" I was like, "Yes." He was like, "I knew you this would be right up your alley." So because he knew the drummer, we got to go backstage. I got to meet her. And then, so when I went to the show in Nagoya the next weekend, I realized that being Black in Japan meant I had free backstage access, because when we went to this um, very professional, very exclusive, very high end theater, they didn't question us because we were two Black people. They just assumed that we were with the band. So, yet again, when we went to the very small, intimate club in Nagoya, I just played my Black card and I got to go backstage and I got to meet her. Her technique is impeccable. She's got diction, tone, resonance, style, grace, rhythm. She has everything. But I don't sound anything like her. How do I know that? Because I'm making my album and I want to sound like her, but I don't. I like what I sound like, and I like what I'm giving, and I love the stories that I'm telling. And the song that I recorded today is called Mirror. And listening back to it, I feel sad. It's sad. Oh gosh, it's so heartbreaking. But it doesn't sound anything like her. I have to sound like me. You have to sound like you. No one, she doesn't have my stories. She was born somewhere in the Midwest and moved to LA. I was born in South Carolina and moved to Los Angeles. She got to Los Angeles in the 70s. I got to Los Angeles in the 80s. We just have different lives, right? So it is what it is. We're about the same size, height, same color. We're both pretty earthy, but she's very different than me. Her parents were professional musicians. My mom's a teacher, my dad's engineer, my dad's parents were in education, my mom's parents were um my mom's dad is a artist, tradesman. My grandma worked at a mill, making clothes, cotton mill. Right. So I don't have the lineage of a professional musicianship. Like, I learned how to sing in college. So I say all this to say it takes study, it takes time, and you have to do your part. You have to record yourself and sing on a regular basis, in addition to warming up every day and being able to see and hear what you sound like. Okay. So today's live is very short. If you have any comments or questions, I'm taking questions if you put them in the chat below this video. Also, um, if you would like a free pass to come into the live sessions to sing, I'm going to do a random drawing from all of the comments over this week. On Friday, I will do a live drawing, and if there's one person that comments, that one person can come in on Saturday and they can sing, and I will give feedback. If several people comment, I'll put it into a random number puller. And so, first comment, second comment, I'll put all the names in the wheel. We'll do a spin, and the person that it lands on will get an opportunity to come in live into StreamYard, and they will have the opportunity to sing and get feedback. Okay. So, That's for the month of October. Also, there are paid spots available so that you can guarantee a spot in the class. There's still spots available. Go to omegabone.com if you would like that opportunity as well. So I look forward to hearing all of you today. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.